Greetings. This is Polly. Some of my friends were talking about the upcoming presidential election, and I voiced my support for Trump. And one of the girls, a little upset, said, "Why?" Let me tell you what I said to her. And it's nothing to do with political philosophy, nothing to do with personalities. It's, well, in 2020, when my restaurant closed while I was a waitress, I also have a security guard license. I got that years ago just in case. It's always a fallback. Well, okay, I was doing security then. And I would go across the street to this little convenience store at night, and I'd get my lunch supplement, which would be a can of Pepsi for $1 and a bag of Wise potato chips for 50 cents. Sometimes it'd be barbecued. And I usually have some crackers with it that came from home, or a sandwich, something, to go with it. Well, try to do that today. Pepsi cost, a can of Pepsi, a soft drink, cost $1.25. Since Trump, well, that was during Trump, but since then, under Biden, it's gone up 25%. The bag of chips, I can't see Wise potato chips anymore. There's Lay's potato chips, which, it's a good chip, but they only cost, that's not 50 cents. Well, I think back then it was $1. Now it's $2.50. I don't get Lay's potato chips anymore. I mean, once a month, I may, splurge on that. It's not that I can't afford it per se, but I have a limited budget, and I can't, waste it on something like that. I'd also want to have, before I go to work as a waitress, I'd usually take a candy bar, usually a Kit Kat bar, dark chocolate ones, and they're very tasty. And they would cost $1. Well, now, I mean, why work at, they cost $2. And don't even have dark chocolate. That's a 100% increase. And here's something that's interesting. This is what I read. Kit Kat bars, I believe, were a dime when it came out in 1930-something. And for 80 years, it took them to go to $1. Under Biden, in 3 years, they've doubled the price. That's rather horrifying. I don't ask for much. You could say, well, Paul, you shouldn't be eating these snacks, these Kit Kat bars and barbecue potato chips, these soft drinks. But it's my little pleasure. I mean, I don't begrudge the rich for going on their yachts, flying their private planes, doing all kinds of ridiculous things. But don't come moralizing about my little pleasures here. The economic failures of a Biden administration are just incredible. Right now, I'd say he's the worst president we've ever had. Well, Donald Trump was in the Bronx yesterday. He had a very large following. That is in the heart of liberal territory. There he was, speaking, large crowd, a lot of cheers. It's not because they liked him. I mean, I think Donald's a jerk. But I don't care. I'm not voting for him for best friend. I voted for him for presidency. And those people around the Bronx, I don't think they like him either. But they like the fact that when he was president, things were a hell of a lot better than they are now. Things were a lot cheaper. We didn't have these threats of wars. We didn't have billions going over the Ukraine. We didn't have billions going to Israel. But not proxy war with Russia. New York has been hit hard by the immigrant crisis. Abbott sending them up here, and we can't deal with them. The stupid Abbott and Herschel. Yeah, right. big talk, no show. So typical of that lot. And, Trump is saying, no, we're going to close the border. We'll probably get rid of these people. Well, that seems to resonate. Under Biden, I'm getting hurt financially. It took me years to get my head above water. And during the Trump years, they were good years for me. I finally had a little bit saved up. I wasn't worried about being thrown out in the street. Now, as I was telling my co-workers, weight inflation is going up so high, we could be underwater pretty soon. Oh, the upper middle class, even the middle class may not, feel threatened now. But the working class does feel threatened. The working poor feel threatened. It's only a matter of time before you do. You could say, well, those people around Biden are incompetent. That could be. But there may be something more sinister here. Maybe this is exactly what they want to do. How to destroy an economy? Inflate the currency. To get these $1 trillion bills out there, that's what causes inflation. The excess money supply. And if Biden wins, you're going to see more trains and trains and trains of spending bills. And your money be worth less and less and less. I'm voting for Trump. Try to save myself. And I think that's what a lot of people in the Bronx thought too. Something to think about. Only out.